Hello YouTube, hello vinyl community, Bruno here in Brittany. I said to Fred that I didn't have the collection to make any Gimme Ten videos, but in '79 I was 14 and I was buying records, so I would like to show 10 records from 1979 that I purchased at that time or in the past months. The first one is an American artist coming from New York, I think, and I love this guy because he is a mix between soul, reggae and rock and roll. And we don't see him so much in the vinyl community. It's Gavin Jeffreys. I think that I heard he was a close friend to Lou Reed. And this record is, it's not the first I got from him. It was the second one. I bought this one 3 or 4 years after it was on the market because I heard about Gavin Jeffreys in the album after this one. So this record on AM is called American Boy and Girl. The next one it was one of my favorite albums at the time, Blondie, Eat to the Beat, with the hit single Atomic. When you are 14, you listen to radio and then you buy records just because you like one song, mostly hit. It's true for this one, Earth, Wind and Fire, I Am. And of course, in that album, Boogie Wonderland. The next one, a classic of pop songs, Supertramp, Breakfast in America. You know, sometimes you say, for me, this artist, this album. For me, Supertramp, this album. Next one, the specials. A Message to You, Rudy. On Chrysalis. And now these are records that I bought few months ago. Capital letters, headline news, on the Greensleeves label, and it's a reggae album from this band, coming from UK, but all the members were born in Jamaica. It's their first album, and they had a huge success with it. Next one, a classic on the vinyl community, Talking Heads, Fear of Music, produced by Brian Eno. I've got this album, I don't know, 3 weeks ago in Bordeaux. In the same buy, I take this one. This is maybe the most important album for me today for this selection, because it's the first Britain rock album in the new wave era, and it's called Marquis de Sade, Danczuk Twist. These guys were coming from Rennes, in the one of the town of in Brittany here, and they just made 2 albums, this one and another one in two years after, but it was a very rich creation period in rock in Brittany. So I was so happy to find that. I bought the 2 albums in the same time. Marquis de Sade, Danczuk Twist. The next one is, I don't know, I'm not so much in the French chanson française, but there are some singer-songwriter that I like, and here's one of them. Gérard Manset, Royaume de Siam. He is a very secret person. You don't hear interviews of him. He doesn't talk so much to journalists. You didn't see this guy in the television at that time, but we knew when we were students that you have to look at what he was doing, because it's a great singer-songwriter. And he has also a very beautiful voice.
Je t'ai vu dans une rue, assise avec ton enfant sous ta chemise.
The next one, maybe we can say that it is real good example of what French pop music can do at its best. Alain Chamfort, Pause. It's a very good production. It's on CBS. And you have here some good example of what French pop song could be at that time. There is 3 songs here with Serge Gainsbourg music, and the most known of them is Manureva. Well, this is it. 10 albums for 79. So, yes, I couldn't just look at videos. I've got to make one. So, tell me what you think. Thank you. Bye.